Hi, I'm Sam, and welcome to Fulcrum in 4, where we'll talk through the newest updates to Fulcrum from our last couple of weeks. So first up, we have Capable to Promise. This is going to be available in our Quotes and Sales Order module. I'm going to click into a quote here, and you'll see we have this estimated production completion dates. So this is going to take a look at the items that are on the quote or sales order and take a look at your schedule as a snapshot in time. And it's going to look at the material availability, the time to produce the items, as well as any outside processing timelines. And it's going to give you some estimated completion dates for the items on the order. So it's only going to take into account anything that's scheduled right now, but it's going to give you the ability to tell your customers when they can expect the items on their orders. The next thing that we're going to take a look at is on our jobs grid. So here we have a new notification center for any unread notes that are for jobs on this first page of the jobs grid. So if I click into this, I can see where there are notes that have been either I have sent out or an operator has sent to me, and I can take a look at the unread notes that I have. This gives me a better way to communicate with my operators rather than walking the shop floor or them needing to leave their station to talk to me. This makes it more real time. I can also from here mark any notes as read or resolved, or leave them unread and come back and resolve them later if I need to. The next thing that we're going to take a look at is default margins. So we've added the ability to add default margins for any items that are created in the site. So I've clicked into an item here, and you'll see that we've got this new default margin toggle here in addition to price and margin. So what this is going to do is this is going to gray out these fields here, so I can't actually edit them, but it's automatically calculating that 45% margin that I've set up elsewhere in Fulcrum. So this is also going to apply to any price breaks that I have, which is going to take into account any nested price breaks that are in your BOM and routing. This is taking the cost of your BOM and routing and applying a 45% margin to give you an automatic selling price. The next thing is we've added some associated records to both our customer module and our vendor module. So in our customer module, you'll see these associated records. For this customer, this is going to show you any quotes and sales orders. It's going to give you the history here, what type of item it is, whether it's a quote or a sales order, the status, when it was last modified. You can filter down. Similarly, on the vendors page, you're going to be able to see any POs that have been issued to them and the status of those as well. Next, we've been working over the past couple of months to build out our downloadable data from Fulcrum. So the latest rollout in this includes our purchasing and demand planning grids. So you'll see here that there's a button now to download this. You can take this data outside of Fulcrum, use it to look at forecasting, see any purchasing history trends. For the demand planning grid, you'll be able to look at any trends that you have in production for your shop. And additionally, we've also added in the site the ability to download the items grid, the inventory transactions grid, your scrap report, and your CAPA grid. The last thing that we'll take a look at is our newly launched public API. So this is something that we've been asked for a long time, and we are pleased to release this API to everyone. This is going to be available on fulcrumpro.com. You can access the docs here. It'll give you a walkthrough of the authentication, any information that you need to build out any of those custom integrations that you're looking for. And that's it for this month. Tune in next time and make sure that you check out our product updates page to get info on our weekly releases.